you horror freaks out there. This is the Strange Monkey coming at you with a TV series review. We're going to be talking about the long forgotten, I guess, I don't know if a lot of people know about this, but we're going to talk about Freddy's Nightmares. There is a Nightmare on Elm Street series. Freddy's Nightmares was a TV series that ran from 1988 to 1990. It revolves around the evil, sinister killer of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, Freddy Krueger, as he hosts this show where each week he shows us a tale of evil and death about the lives of the people who live in Springwood. So this series ran from 1988 to 1990. It only lasted for 2 seasons, unfortunately, and it stars the great Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger. Anyway, yeah. It revolves around the town of Springwood. It's a horror anthology series where, you know, there's a lot of things going on in Springwood. I said it in the beginning with the plot summary or whatever, but I just want to know, if there are so many crazy things going on in Springwood, where the hell are the police? You know? We've got Freddy Krueger, we've got killers, we've got a bunch of people getting revenge on people, high school kids that can't stay out of trouble, doctors doing crazy experiments on people. Like, what the fuck is going on in Springwood? You know, I don't want to live there. That's insane. This show, I gotta say, it was, you know, it's kind of like Tales from the Crypt, Tales from the Dark Side, and the Twilight Zone kind of rolled into one when you sprinkle a little bit of a Nightmare on Elm Street on there, and boom, that's what you get. You know, I think one of the strongest things about this is, in fact, Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger. Some of the episodes revolve around Freddy Krueger and, you know, his storyline. The first episode, as a matter of fact, shows you what happens to Freddy when he gets caught and he's not guilty of his charges and whatnot. And they let him go, and the parents say, fuck this, we're getting revenge. You know, the whole burning thing happens, and it revolves around, you know, a specific officer, the officer who didn't read him his rights or didn't do the arrest carefully or whatever. And, you know, you go from there. He has 2 daughters that are frightened about this thing, and we do see them in other episodes. So there are other people throughout this series that they run into Freddy, and, you know, they got situations going on. And another thing I want to say that I think that was very strong about this series, the first half revolves around a main character, and after that part is done, the second half of this series, you know, changes gears a little bit, and it focuses on the supporting characters. And sometimes things get really weird and dark, and the tone is very different. But then again, it's a horror series, but what the hell am I saying? But yeah, it was made in the late 80s. You know, there are some cheesy moments, and, you know, when I watch it, I'm thinking, what the hell's going on? And then I say, wait a minute, the 80s. So, yeah. But overall, I mean, it was an okay show. I found it very enjoyable. You know, during that time, you had other horror anthology series that they did last longer, and it's a shame, you know, because it's Freddy Krueger. You know, it was like he was a horror host like Elvira, the Crypt Keeper, you know, the host from the Twilight Zone. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name. You know, stuff like that. And then he presents you with the situation that you were about to watch in this episode. You know, so you had some good stuff in there. But yeah, overall, I thought the show, like I said, it was okay. And I really wish that they would release this on Blu-ray and DVD or whatever. You know, I feel like there's some rights issues going on here, and, you know, you would see it on the Chiller channel and on the El Rey Network sometimes. Shout out to the El Rey Network, because that's one of the best channels on television today. It gives you what you want. The good stuff. Anyway, yeah. I really hope that one day, you know, they'll give it an official release. This right here, I have both seasons. This is a custom DVD with, you know, the menus were done perfectly. You know, the quality of the episodes, they're okay, you know. But I want an official release with fantastic high definition quality on a Blu-ray or 4K. I don't see it happening on 4K, but still. Yeah. That's my thoughts on Freddy's Nightmares, the Nightmare on Elm Street series. You know, it's worth checking out if you're a fan of A Nightmare on Elm Street, the entire franchise. So This is good stuff right here. A lot better than the remake. Yes, I'm going to be covering that in the future. And the whole Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, you know, ongoing. It's coming, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I've been the Strange Monkey. Thanks for watching. Have you ever seen this? Leave it in the comments below. Let me know. Like me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff, you know, and I've been the Strange Monkey. Have yourselves a good fright. Oh no. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.